Hello friends, welcome back. In last video we have done our sign up function insert query, right? In this video we are going to continue with verify login. So once the users are inserted, we will also need to confirm whether the login request is coming, then it is the valid user or not. Okay, so for that we are going to continue here, and here we will get the username and password in our request. So let me show you what request we will pass from the client side. Okay, so here it is a password, that is 123, right? So we will pass username and password in request. So again we will write the same code to get the data from the user side. Okay, from the client application we will receive this kind of data in JSON format. So now again we need to JSON decode coding, so it will convert our JSON data into PHP object. Okay, so JSON decode is the function, it will convert our JSON data into PHP object. So this time in our PHP object we will have username and password, only two fields we will have, right? So we need to write here select query. We need to confirm whether the username and password are valid or not. Okay, so here I'm going to write an SQL query. So you can see select star from customer where username equal to dollar data arrow operator username and password equal to dollar data arrow operator password. So this is the query which will confirm if the username is correct or username and password are matching with our table or not. So if this query will get executed, so for to execute this query we can write here dollar result equal to dollar connection arrow operator query. Okay, so this is the same query we use in our sign up code as well. Okay, but this time it will not return true and false, it will return the result as per the select query, and we can confirm whether we get the result or not. For that we can write if condition with dollar result arrow operator number of rows greater than 0. That means we get some data with the select query, and in else part our select query get failed. Okay, we didn't get any data. Okay, so in else part you can return with some error. Okay, so here we are going to create one object similar to the in sign up method. We also we create the response object similar to that. Here also we are going to create response object, and that will have a message. Here you can see response arrow operator message equal to I want to write some message like success, means select query work well and it returns some data. And inside else part we can have message like fail, our query get fail. Okay, and if it is success, then what data we get, that I also want to return here. Okay, for that we can write here if dollar row equal to in PHP we have dollar result arrow operator fetch underscore source. This is the function we have. With our result object we can have this function, and it will return row. You can also write here while loop instead of if, but it will if you can use the while loop when you have so many number of data. Okay, currently as per our coding username and password matching only one record, one customer we will have. So we are not going to have the number of records here. So I will use if condition. Okay, it will return the row, okay, from the our select query, and that row I want to attach with our response object. So I can have one more property with our response object, that is result. Okay, and result equal to dollar row. So we assign the row to our response object, and at the end of this if else code I will have echo JSON encode, and with this JSON encode I will have response object. Okay, and also we want to close the connection similar to sign up function we have closed the connection, so the close connection code I will repeat here. Okay, so this is the code which will confirm if what the username and password we pass here, it is valid or invalid. Okay, so if it is valid, we will return the success message with the data of the user or customer, and if it is failed, then we will return only fail message. You can also have the blank object if operation fail or the username password not match, then I will have result object here, which is new std class. Okay, so with this we end up this our function of verify login. Okay, so next video I will show you how can we confirm this API is working well or not, it is correctly working or not, that we will confirm in next session with the help of Postman, right? So guys, don't forget to subscribe our channel and like this video, also comment in this video. We will back with the Postman related coding. Okay, so in next video, stay tuned, get well, and come back very soon. Thank you so much.